Welcome back to the Scott Ballard Show here on the Warrior Sports Network. One last chance to talk to Coach before the last weekend of the regular season, Wayne State and Augustana. And these are two teams that you saw just 2 weekends ago. Two very good teams in the NSIC that are coming in. What's your expectation for this weekend?
Well, I'm hoping that we can, play them much better than we did the first time. We really played well against Augie for 30 minutes, but both these teams are tough matchups for us. Augie is a speed team. They shoot to three, all 5 spots. They do a lot of pressing, trapping, scrambling, surprise element stuff defensively. They do a lot of gambling defensively and try to utilize their speed. They're up-tempo, fast-breaking team. Wayne's, they play strictly 2-3 zone. They're really good at it. They are leading the league right now. They're 25-3. I think they were ranked 8th in the nation before they suffered a loss last weekend to Moorhead. But they had their way with us at their place. We played well the first 8 minutes of the game, and then things got away from us. I think we were down 13 at halftime. Second half is when we let things get away from us. We had a rash of turnovers, and both of those games, the first meeting, we gave up like 25, 27 points off of our turnovers. And that's opportunities where those teams got easy scores without having to go against our half-court defense, and it didn't allow us to control tempo, keep the score down, and so we gave up 80 points against Augie and 91 against Wayne, and Wayne probably played about as well as they could play that night. But we just want to see if we've improved with our ball handling against two different types of defense, and see if we can make better decisions with the basketball, be better passers. And against Wayne, we didn't shoot the ball very well at all the first half. And you've got to have a good shooting game when you're playing against a zone like that. But a lot of it was because of lack of patience. We didn't have enough patience against their zone. The longer the game went along, we started to get a little bit more used to it. But I'm anxious to see if we can show a lot of improvement in our, maturity level as far as patience and ball handling.
Is there any advantage or disadvantage to the fact that you just played them 2 weekends ago? I mean, that's not very much time in between these two matchups.
No, I don't think so. I've always said it doesn't matter where you play. It matters who you play and how you play. And if you're really good defensively and rebounding the ball well and take care of the basketball, then you can control most anybody you play. But if you don't defend, you don't rebound, and you don't take care of the basketball, you're in for a long night. Yeah. And those two teams know how to make you pay.
Let's talk a little bit about this last weekend. It's the last weekend here at home for 4 seniors, right. 4 kids who have seen a lot of minutes for you, who have been a part of a lot of success. Yeah. Just talk about the 4 seniors that you have: Abby Bush, Kate Hartman, Kelsey Andrus, and Tessa Wells. Just talk about what they've meant to you in this program.
Yeah, well, the first thing that comes to mind when you mention those young ladies is how competitive they are. They may not all be the most talented players that have went through our program in the last 10 years, but they are some of the best competitors, some of the best defenders that we've had. They experienced in their career, they experienced the conference tournament championship, the only one in the history of our program. They got to play in a national tournament their freshman year. Yep. So, they were a part of that, and, it's been a hard season this year with the injuries to key people, especially Tessa. And, she's handled it great, for the last 5 weeks. It's been a lot of emotional drama for her, dealing with the concussion, hoping that she was going to be back, for the last couple of weeks of the season, then finding out, from 1 week to the next that things were not going as well as what we had hoped, and then getting confirmation last week that, we're just going to run out of time before she recovers from this. But I'm proud of her as a leader and the attitude that she has demonstrated for the younger players. Abby Bush has had a great year, despite being ganged up on and not having a lot of offense to surround her with or compliment her with. She's just been a workhorse and a leader and a go-to player for us. And we knew that when she was a freshman that she was capable of turning into this type of player. And Kelsey Andrus, one of the most versatile players that we've had. We played St. Cloud on Friday. She played 4 different positions. We've asked her to help spot play at the point guard position to give Connor a breather here and there or protect her from foul trouble. She's played the 4 spot at times when Abby gets in foul trouble or needs a breather. She's played the 2 and the 3 spot. We've asked a lot of her over the last 4 years, and she's been our lockdown defensive player the last 2 years on whoever's best perimeter scorer was. And then Kate Hartman, who we've only had for 2 years, and I always wonder, how good of a player would she have been for us if we'd had her for 4. But I appreciate everything that Kate's done for us, and she improved from her junior year to her senior year, and that's always good to see. Upperclassmen get better, and they've been a blessing to have in our program, and they're leaving their footprints behind. They're great ambassadors for the university and our program, and they've been good recruiters, good leaders. So they've set a good example for the younger players to continue.
Yeah, it'll be a great weekend as they get to step on the floor here in McCowan Gymnasium one final time as the Warriors wrap up their regular season with games against Wayne State on Friday. That's a 6 o'clock tip, and then Augustana on Saturday. That's a 4 o'clock tip off. That's all we have with Coach Ballard this week. We'll see you next time on the Scott Ballard Show.